So today, LG announced the LG G5 officially, and it came with a slew of friends to go along with it. There is so much to talk about from this press conference today. Let's just jump right into it. So the LG G5 announced today at Mobile World Congress from LG, the newest flagship phone, come with pretty much all the specs that you would expect in a standard flagship phone in 2016. It's coming with a 5.3-inch IPS display, which should be in Quad HD resolution. It's coming with a Snapdragon 820 processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage with micro SD card support as well. It's coming with Android 6.0 Marshmallow with LG's UI on top of it in terms of software. So that's the insides and typically what you normally see with most flagship smartphones today. But what they have changed outside is the physical aspect of things. First and foremost, it now has an all-metal design and body with it, which is pretty cool having that design going to premium materials, something that we've seen HTC and Samsung do, so it's nice to see LG make the step up here for that. They've also changed the camera setup here. Now LG's has some great cameras with the G3 and the G4, and it should be no different on the G5. It has a 16 megapixel camera in the back of it, and right next to that 16 megapixel camera is an 8 megapixel wide angle camera. Now the whole point of that wide angle camera is to be able to get about 135-degree view when you're taking sort of a wide shot to just include more people in. So if you want to take a larger photo shots, family photos, group photos, whatever you want to do in that aspect, just get a much larger landscape photo. It's kind of right there for you, and it should be a high quality photo since now they have a dedicated lens to it, and it pretty much should work easily and simply within the software. That's going to be interesting to see how well that works. I really want to see what the quality is from that. Now, besides the camera, they've also moved the buttons that were in the rear before now to the side, but they did keep the fingerprint sensor on the back of it, which I think is the most optimal spot to honestly have a fingerprint reader. It makes it really fast and really intuitive to kind of have it back there. Now, that's pretty much what they've sort of changed physically. One of the things that you will notice is that when you press a little button on the side, you pop out the battery and it pops out right out of the bottom, and that's where all the magic and all of LG's friends sort of come into play. So when you remove the battery at the bottom, it comes with a 2800 milliamp hour battery, but you can actually add different accessories to it to sort of expand what the G5 can do. So one of the things that they have is what's called LG Cam Plus, and what that is you can slide that in. You just basically connect the battery to the LG Cam slot and slide it right into the bottom, and what that adds is not only another 1200 milliamp hours of battery, bringing it up to about 4000 milliamp hours of battery on the phone, but it gives you a jog dial and a dedicated camera button to basically turn your camera into that point and shoot that you want to have when you really want to take great photos. So that's really nice that they've kind of added that. We've seen that with other similar devices in terms of accessories, but not sort of in this way where it's sort of modular that you just kind of add it to the phone itself. That's pretty cool. If you want to increase your audio, you want to get better audio quality, you do have LG Hi-Fi, which is a 32-bit DAC audio speaker that has BWOne play with it as well, so you can get that nice rich sound. That's going to challenge HTC Boom Sound. So I'm really interested to hear the quality and see how good it is. Now there's some other friends to go along with the LG G5. There is the LG 360 camera. Now this is sort of a little camera that sort of looks similar to the sort of those handheld cameras, sort of similar to the HTC Rear. But what this does, it has two 13 megapixel cameras inside of it. You sort of kind of put it above your head or wherever you want to take the shot, and you just kind of hit the camera button on your phone. And what that'll do is take a 360-degree photo around you to get everything into that shot. And it's supposed to be a very high-resolution shot. What's pretty cool is that you can take those photos, you can actually upload those to Google Maps, and they'll actually be a part of Street View. If approved, then they'll stay up there in their full resolution. So it's going to be a great way to get a very immersive photo, depending on where location you're at. Let's say you're in a stadium, in a football game, or you're in some real cool mountain range or something like that, to get a real nice immersive aspect of where you are, again at 360-degree view. That camera could be pretty cool, I think, for a lot of people, especially going on family trips to sort of capture everyone in a great scene. They've also added the LG robot, or the Robobot, I can't remember the name, but it looks like that. It looks like very similar to that BB-8 from Star Wars. And this little robot sort of runs around. You control it with your G5. You can play with your pets, kids, and so on. It has an 8 megapixel camera on it, and it has HD video capture, so you can take photos and pictures. And what's pretty cool is it actually works as a security camera too, so you can actually check in while you're away if you want to check in on your pet. You can do that and sort of control it remotely and move it around. think that's a pretty cool little thing that they've added here with it. And I think some people are going to have a lot of fun with that, especially people that have pets and want to check in on their pets while they're away. LG has also created a VR headset that will work with the G5 and the LG Friends as part of that whole setup. And it's your typical VR headset. It's not stereoscopic, so it's not going to be as immersive. But what's cool about it is it's supposed to be really, really lightweight compared to the other ones, so it's not going to give you as much neck strain. It's supposed to be around, I guess, the 4 ounces of sort of weight with it. It's supposed to be really, really light and give you ability to sort of use VR a little bit longer because you're not going to have so much neck strain, according to LG with that. So that's pretty cool. But that's pretty much what we're getting here with the LG G5. It's LG G5 itself and a plethora of accessories that they call LG Friends, and I'm pretty sure more are going to be coming along because there's actually this little logo that you'll see. It's a little green cat, and when you see that logo on any LG product, that means it works sort of in the LG Friends network, I guess is what you could call it, and they're all compatible. And they also tout how easy it's going to be able to connect these devices to your G5. It's a 3-step process, a 3-button process. There isn't any settings or anything that you need to do with. You just open up your G5, 1, 2, 3, and you're connected to your desired device within the LG Friends network. So pretty cool, great stuff coming here from LG. Really excited for the G5. I really want to see how thin it is, how good the quality of the build is, and I really want to play with that little modular slot at the bottom. They're sort of pretty much bringing that conversation on modular phones, which we've seen with Project R and stuff like that. But now we're getting it in a mainstream product that's going to be available out to people. So that's going to be pretty cool to see how people take on that and what we could see from in the future going along the lines if we see manufacturers make accessories for this sort of setup as well too. I really want to see the 360 camera because I think the quality of that's going to be pretty cool. The little robot's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, the 32-bit DAC audio speaker should be sounding really good. I really want to compare that to Boom Sound. A lot of cool stuff coming here from LG. I really was impressed by their press conference today, and I think they have some good game-changing winners here. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. What do you think of the G5 and LG's Friends and such? Post your comments below. Let me know what you think. Also, be sure to give this video a like, thumbs up, subscribe, connect with us on all social networks, all the typical stuff we say at the end of the video. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.